My name is Mr. William Bedard, the COO of BCMG, and it is really an honor to present the next speaker. He holds a bachelor's degree from Boston College and an MBA from Harvard Business School, has over 30 years of experience in the financial industry, and he was the former president of Popular Securities. He has been for 3 years as the executive vice president of the business group of FirstBank Puerto Rico. He now supervises the Platinum Banking Group, a group I was part of prior to BCMG, led by Caleb Navarro right now. And his team specializes in private banking catered to Act 2022 clients. He's a good friend and a former colleague. So I present to you Mr. Michael McDonald.
Good morning, everyone. As William pointed out, my name is Michael McDonald. I am Executive Vice President of FirstBank and Business Group Director. He mentioned the Platinum Banking Group. Aside from the Platinum Banking Group, I have responsibility for the commercial banking side and our commercial transaction banking, insurance, and some securities of the business that we also manage. Before I get started with my comments, I just want to make a couple quick comments. One is, first, I want to thank two people. One is Secretary Bacot. I think you saw a lot of what he's accomplished since he has been in the position he's been in. It has been a lot of hard work on his part, his team's part. A lot of things that he's done on the island have been very innovative. And I think you can see from the group we have here the impact it's really had on the interest in people coming down to this island and really making a difference. Also, do want to congratulate Mr. John Borshaw. John is one of the really forward thinkers that we have on this island. He's been a very successful businessman. We've known him as a client, as a friend, but he's also, you could hear from his comments, very passionate about Puerto Rico. And he's done a really great job, I think, of changing the mindset of what Puerto Ricans think of themselves and how they can really make an impact on the economic development of this island. So the both of you, thank you very much. I'm here today because FirstBank is the presenting sponsor for what is a very important conference. And it's a very important conference not just because of, I think, the learning that people are going to be taking away, specific learning on tax liens, shared services. It's really, for me, an important conference because we have the opportunity for people to see and hear why it's such a great idea to set up business, to establish physical presence here on the island. And many of you I know have come down here, and I've met many of you, your clients of FirstBank, have come down here under the 2022 Act. I came down here under one of the acts, I didn't see it up there, that Alberto put up there under what we call the Marriage Act. I married Puerto Rican 30 years ago, and that act has actually some very strong clauses in it that brought me down here many years ago. So what's interesting about that is, as I've been here for such a long time, obviously I'm a gringo, if people will call us those who have been transplanted down here, but now I've actually been adopted as a Puerto Rican. But I have seen many administrations, many economic cycles, many changes in tax strategies, many changes in economic strategies. I've really seen it all. And as John pointed out, Puerto Rico is actually going through a very difficult moment right now. But the one thing that people describe, one word that people describe, I think describe Puerto Rico a lot, is the word resilient. This island has a resiliency that I don't think anybody could really understand. We come back, we take punches, we're like the Tito Trinidad, we come back and we fight back, and we actually come back even stronger. So I expect this year, and if you ask me, and as I said, I've been down here for a long time, I expect this year to be the year where we sort of come back, stabilize, and sort of get stronger. And as the next 1 or 2 years approach, I think we're going to see improvements in the economic growth that some of the seeds that the people here have been planting. So let me just briefly talk about FirstBank, since we do have the opportunity as the sponsor. And I'll start by saying, we are an institution that's been here for a long time. So we've been here for 67 years. I like to talk about FirstBank a little bit because I think it has some relevance for the people who are here, who are looking for a financial institution to set up and to go through, understand what, help them navigate a lot of the laws and regulations in the banking system here. But we've been here for 67 years, so we know a lot about the island, and we know a lot of what's going on. We are predominantly a Puerto Rico institution. 80% of our business is in the island here, and we're a growing institution. We have recently acquired some of the operations of a bank that decided to leave the island, and that increased our branch base. But we also have a presence for those who are looking to sort of do a little bit about what Secretary Bacot was talking about, is look at areas in the region. We are the lead bank in the U.S. and British Virgin Islands, and we also have a growing presence in the Miami-Dade and Broward County markets. Very soon, you're going to see a very large branch signage that's sort of starting there now on Brickell Avenue, Miami, because we see a lot of opportunity to work together with clients and vendors and others in the Miami market. So we have a presence there. This is just to give you a sense, this slide, of where we are in terms of market share. We are very strongly positioned as the second largest institution on the island in terms of total assets, and this is just Puerto Rico. Our asset size, if you include the USVI, and if you include Florida, is closer to $13 billion. But in Puerto Rico, we are just over $9 billion in total assets. Our loan portfolio is over $7 billion, and we have a strong position on the deposit side of over $4.5 billion. Part of that obviously came through the recent acquisition of the Doral business. We are clearly a very diversified bank here in Puerto Rico. We are, with very few exceptions, people will describe us as a regional bank, a community bank, but we really are a full-service bank. We have corporate business, we have the consumer business, we have the mortgage business, we have auto lending, we have the Platinum Group, which I'm going to talk about just in 1 second here, the Platinum Banking Group. So we really have a full range of services. There are a couple of services that we don't have yet that we will be building out, but we really are an institution that if you're looking to really build a relationship with some institution that can offer you the services you need to continue to build out, we are certainly in that category. And the last slide here that I have is a slide on the Platinum Banking business. Now, I'm going to ask Caleb Navarro, if he could, to stand up for a second just so people can see who he is. Caleb is Senior Vice President at FirstBank, and he's responsible for managing the Platinum Banking business. And there's two important points I just want to mention about the Platinum Banking side. One is that this is designed, and this business was, or this specific segment was built to serve the needs very specifically of the Act 2022 group. So we're not looking to be a very broad-based service provider in this segment, although we are looking to build out into the high net worth group. But this is really a group that's designed to help people navigate those first steps of understanding Puerto Rico, understanding the laws and regulations, setting up the accounts, and then at the end of the day, I think what people want is to have the same, those at least that have come down here from the U.S., the same quality and responsiveness of service that you had with your U.S. institutions. So that's really where Caleb and his colleagues, we also have one of our other colleagues of Caleb from the Platinum Banking Group, that's really what, where they're working and being more focused on in terms of that side. The other thing I want to mention here is this is not just a retail platform. This is really a program that's designed not just to service your needs on the retail side, the account opening side, but also on the commercial side. So in any case, we think that we offer a very strong platform there, and those who are interested in talking to us about that, certainly Caleb and one of his colleagues, Sammy, will be here, and they can talk to you about that in more detail. So I will close by saying that, first of all, we are very much looking forward to working with you all here as you work through the process of establishing your business, exploring ideas. We're certainly available for that, for any brainstorming or ideas that you want to consider on that. And we wish you total success in this year, 2016. And I want to thank you, and I would hope that you enjoy the conference. We also want to thank BCMG for allowing us to sponsor this very important conference today. So have a good morning, have a great day, and hopefully this all meets your expectations. Thank you very much.